I figure it out. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Channel Rob Tui. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to Round Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Rob.
How are you?
I'm good. Very tired.
You're tired?
It's what's new, really. Like,
Right, because you can't. You're a mom, so there's no such thing as naps.
yeah. And
Which,
we've
by
been
the way,
like deep.
I slept from like noon to 4:30 today.
Oh
Yeah,
my God, I hate you.
I'm fresh.
We've been like deep cleaning the house. Like, I reorganized the laundry room. We have like a pantry, but in our laundry room, we painted our kitchen yesterday. So that was like a lot of deep cleaning because we had to move the fridge and clean under it and, all that kind of stuff.
And
So,
painting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been busy, and I mean, the house smells amazing right now because I pine sawed all the floors and just
No,
everything's so
Robin, that's
clean
paint fumes. You
except
better
this
open some
room.
windows.
No, 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 not paint fumes. Actually, the paint we used didn't have it wasn't very strong. It was an epoxy paint, which doesn't smell as strong as like oil-based paints do.
No more
Yeah.
yellow, Bill says.
Yep, no more
And by the
yellow.
way, everyone, the reason you can see my shirt spelled the right way, I'm going backwards, is because we're not using BC anymore. We're using OBS Ninja, which is a
Yeah.
browser-based non-download shit. You don't have to download any software camera thing. It's just OBS. Go to obs.ninja, you'll see. And so that's
That's
what we're
awesome.
using. And it seems to me that
Yeah,
the delay is a little bit less.
I hope
Uh
so.
it used to you would talk and then your sound wouldn't match up quite right, and it seems to
Oh.
be doing it now. To me, I mean, it would on the stream, but
Hmm.
not to. I don't know. It's weird. But
Yeah,
anyways,
I
we're
don't
doing
know.
that, and happy Christmas Eve, everybody.
Yeah, happy
Today's
Christmas Eve Eve.
yeah,
Wait,
Eve
are we
Eve.
British? Why are we saying happy Christmas? It's Merry Christmas. Oh, Rob, who says Merry Christmas?
Normal people.
You
Um.
told me to tell you. You told me to
Oh,
say
oh,
who.
right. Yeah, I thought you were just asking me that question. Um, Ida says to tell Robin Merry Christmas.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
Ida.
yeah.
Tell her I said thank you. It's so
I will. I was just
nice.
speaking to her right prior to the show because she
Oh,
knows when she can call me, and I'll be sitting at my desk for sure. Like at 5:30, she'll call me.
right.
And so she said, "Merry
Oh,
Christmas," and yeah, Happy Festivus. Today is
Ooh,
Festivus.
I like that.
Do you know
Is
what
that a thing?
Festivus?
What is that?
So
No.
Festivus is a holiday that's from the Seinfeld sitcom, and they did a
Oh.
whole episode about how one of the characters' father made up a holiday because it all started from when he went to the store looking for a doll for his son, and the last one was on the shelf, and I grabbed it, and another dad went to grab it, and as I rain blows down upon him, he's like, there must be a better way. So there's a whole. You
Oh
should
my
just
God.
look up on YouTube like Festivus, and you'll see it's funny.
I will look it up.
Millennials don't know, and
Sure.
I'm totally. As I've told you already, Robin, people in the chat might not know, I'm rewatching Arrested Development so that I
Mhm.
can then watch seasons 4 and 5, which I think I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 episodes of. And I just got done watching maybe the 10th episode of season 3, and it was the one where the entire episode was blatantly just a commercial for the show.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
they brought a bunch of stars on and they kept referring to like tell your friends, and they would
Yeah,
do jokes that are about like saving things, and then that's what we need to do here, and all this other
right.
shit. We're not relatable. They just kept making all these jokes. It was hilarious. The
That's
chicken
funny.
dance, Mosk and Foz. So I'd forgotten about that, Will Arnett's chicken dance,
Is
and
amazing.
it's amazing. And then Lindsay, about in sometime in late season 2 or early season 3, Lindsay did one of hers,
Yeah.
Portia de Rossi, and it fucking blew my mind. And I totally forgot about this because I'd seen this like whatever 16 years ago. And then Lucille does one, and
Mhm.
they're all doing the chicken, and then they all leave, and Buster goes, or not Buster, but Job goes, wait a minute, and then he runs out of the room, and they all leave, and then he comes back with like a chicken piece on his face, and he's like, caw caw caw, and then
Oh.
he's like, oh man, nobody saw it. So funny.
Yeah.
But
So
that's the
great. That
greatest
show is
show.
so great. We watched it not too long ago, maybe 6 months ago or so, and there's, like, a scene with this guy Bob Loblaw and his law blog, right? So he starts his website and it's bobloblawslawblog.com.
Yeah,
And we
that's
were
the one I
laughing
just watched.
so
Yeah, I
yeah.
was laughing. I
So we were laughing so much at it, and our kids came in and they were like, "What's so funny?" And then my 8-year-old, to this day, he'll be eating lunch and just like randomly say Bob Loblaw's lawblog.com, like
yeah,
just sitting at the dining table, and he
yeah.
just blurts it out, and I'm like, wow,
It's so
that had
funny
a
that
lasting impression on him.
and when you see the character's name written out, you know,
Mhm.
B-O-B and then
Yeah.
last name L-O-B-L-A-W, Bob blah blah. It's
Yeah.
so funny. And then it's disappointingly it's Scott Baio who's like a freak out wide right Trump supporter guy, which
Oh
is upsetting.
god.
But back then, you know, he was just
Yeah.
Chachi. You know Chachi,
Chachi.
right?
No, I don't.
So you know Happy Days. You know the show Happy Days?
Yeah, I've not seen much of it, but I know
Okay.
what it
So
is.
so Bob blah blah,
Okay.
he played a character named Chachi, who at the time was like a teenager. And
Oh,
then
okay.
Henry Winkler was Fonzie. He's Barry the lawyer Barry.
Oh,
Barry
okay.
he played Fonzie on Happy Days. That's why
Oh.
there's a subtle joke. Fonzie always used to go to comb his hair in the mirror, and then he would
Mhm.
stop and he would go like, I don't need to comb my hair, and he did that. He was at Barry Zuckman or whatever his character's name. He did that, and so it was a joke. It was a trope.
Oh.
And then the uh, the narrator is Ron Howard, um Richie Cunningham on Happy Days, and he was also Opie when he was a little kid on the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Opie.
so they made a
Okay.
joke about Opie during the show, and then you just hear him as a narrator go, "Hey, watch it!" You know, it's so funny. There's so many like
Wow.
in jokes to past stuff.
Huh. I never would have known that,
And I'm
you know.
excited because in season 4 and 5, which I haven't ever seen, I guess he plays a like a bastardized version of himself, Ron Howard, the actor, and he's the
Okay.
narrator. And then there was that
Oh,
one where they
okay.
made that TV show about the Bluth family, and
Oh, yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
he could say was, and the narrating was terrible. You know, it was so bad. You know, or whatever. It was so funny.
Right.
Blah blah
That's
blah.
hilarious. Now I need to rewatch it again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun because even though I saw the first 3 seasons, and then a year or so ago I watched 1 or 2 of the most recent episodes, and I hadn't realized. I thought seasons 4 and 5 were right together, and they weren't. One
Mhm.
was 2013, and the other
Yeah.
one was 2018-19.
Ooh, I
So
don't think I've seen that season then.
yeah, they've done 5 seasons, and they're now
Maybe I
saying
have.
it's over, and there was a lot of trouble on set and everything. I don't know.
Bad
Cook on,
bees.
cook on, cook on.
Come on, come
And
on.
it's super fun to listen to the Smartless podcast because the hosts of the Smartless podcast are Sean Hayes, the actor that played Jack in Will and
Mhm.
Grace, and then the 2 actors that played Job and Michael on Arrested Development. And they
Oh,
talk about
nice.
Arrested Development sometimes. They tell stories about it and stuff, but
Right.
and then and they joke because Will Arnett will always refer to it as just arrested
Why?
because he's just being funny. And
Oh.
then Jason Bateman will go, and for our listener in Wisconsin, because they pretend they just have one listener that lives in Wisconsin. They go,
Right.
that's Arrested Development was a TV show like 15 years ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
Shorts under the pants. Yeah, Mosk and Foz. He's a never nude. Never nude.
Yes. He's funny. Man, that's such a
No,
good show.
it
I'm gonna
was.
rewatch it.
It was, Robin. The original 3 years was 03 to 06, 17 years ago.
Oh, I see.
And
Okay.
then the Netflix season 4 was 2013 and season 5 was 18-19. They split up.
Right.
And
Wow.
yeah. And there's
I
84
need to
total
rewatch it now.
episodes. Thank you.
Damn.
Yeah.
All
Okay, you
right,
talk now.
Rob. What are you doing for Christmas? As I ask
Oh,
you a question.
yes, I'm going
What
to
are
tell
your
you.
Christmas plans? Did you get yourself something? Wrap it up? A little something
I
something
buy
or
myself a new set of slippers every year, so I did. I
Oh
got some.
yeah, we do slippers every year too. Slippers and pajamas every single year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's classic.
I'm going to be getting
Timeless.
a house. I think that's for Christmas. I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
So here I do have specific plans, and I put those specific plans on the Facebook singles groups.
Oh, did you now?
I did. I
Okay, I gotta
said
hear this.
watching watching Wonder Woman 1984 and seasons 4 and 5 of Arrested Development, and if need be, Die Hard and Die Hard 2.
Which are not Christmas movies, but
They're
okay.
totally Christmas movies.
No,
Yep. And
disagree.
I'm now rethinking what I said, which was, would any lovely young lady like to watch these movies with me? What I should have said is, would any lovely young lady like to come over to my house and argue with me about Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not a Christmas movie?
It's not.
It is.
But you do you, boo boo. So my husband's family has a tradition where they always watch A Christmas Story every single year.
I've seen
You
that
know,
exactly one time. Super funny.
"You'll shoot your eye out."
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie.
The red
Mhm.
rifle BB gun, whatever.
Yep, that one. In my family, we don't really have a tradition because Jewish, but
You're supposed to say that a little more positively.
no,
Like,
but my mom loves Christmas now,
yeah.
so, things are
Well,
different.
I I've never been one to celebrate. I mean, I suppose when I was a child and I was forced to do it as a reformed Catholic, I was forced to do it. But I've never appreciated or celebrated internally the religious aspect of the
Right,
birth of
yeah.
Jesus Christ. I
All
celebrate the
secular for
total
me.
commercialism. I'm
Yeah,
into it.
totally. Give
Yeah.
me all your Frosty the Snowmans, Christmas trees, Santa Claus, reindeer, all that fucking shit. Love it.
Yeah.
Love all of that. I don't need anything else about Christmas.
Right. Oh, that reminds me. And Ida gave us a question to ask each other and for the audience for the show tonight.
Ooh, I like that.
What was your favorite Christmas gift that you got, that you received?
Ooh,
I know mine.
mine's gonna sound super shallow, but I can also segue mine into a totally separate story. So you go first.
Okay, if you are in the chat and you can type out
Yeah.
um what your favorite Maticuri's tradition is to sleep all day. Hey Maticuri, we're using OBS Ninja. Thank you, sir. Uh Type out your gift that you got. So mine was when I was 11 years old, and I have such a vivid memory of taking the wrapping paper off this box. The box was about yay big,
Mhm.
and I just remember opening it and hoping that it was what I thought it was, and then not being able to believe it when it was what it was, because this
Mhm.
was the year 1977. And the
And it was
cost of the gift was, I think, 100 or 100 and a quarter, which was a fucking shit ton of money.
yeah, for sure.
And my parents were lower middle class, right? So there was a lot of
Mhm.
money. And it was an Atari 2600, and I fucking
Ooh,
lost my fucking
nice.
mind.
I bet you did.
And I remember sometime around New Year's, or I had my friend Kevin who lived around the block, whose sister I was totally in love with, and still am. Uh, he was over, and he was a year younger than me, Kevin. By the way, this is not the D&D Kevin. That's not that guy. It's a different guy. And we were
Okay,
playing. We were
not that
playing.
Kevin.
Not that Kevin. Whose by the way name is really is Max. I found out
Right,
after I
right, right,
after I
right.
made this whole story. But we're playing this 8-bit graphic game with like tanks and planes made out of squares, right? And I looked at
Mhm.
him and I said, "It's never gonna get any better than this." And he said,
Oh.
"I agree." And then, flash forward 30 years where you're playing Madden and someone walks in the room and go, "Oh, what game's on?" It's totally real.
Mhm.
Yeah, but so that was my favorite gift because it was the new fun thing that you could occupy hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of time with that was sort of out of reach for me.
Yeah,
And I asked my parents for it, thinking, "And what do you want for Christmas, Rob?" That new Atari game. And then I left and thought, "Nah, it's never gonna happen." And then there it
right.
was. So there you go.
That's great. I love that. And there were a couple in chat. Belle says Chanel perfume and D&D minis. I got D&D minis last year for Christmas. It was really awesome, and I love getting minis.
When was that,
And
Belle? How old were you that you got perfume and minis? And George Orr says it was his family cat. That's pretty cool.
oh, I know, so sweet. I love cats. I'm such a cat person.
Yeah, the dragon, Moskin Paws, the dragon in D&D looked like a duck,
Yes.
it looked like a fat duck. You know, that yellow thing, and you had to get the key and slay it or whatever, the sword, I don't know.
Right.
You can play that. You can play that online. You can go to one of those. Oh, you can play all the old Atari games on a modulator, or what do they call those?
Emulator.
Emulator. Thank you. Modulator.
I got you. I was like, no.
Now I have your
What's your
phone number,
topic?
Robin. So when I can't think of
Yeah,
something, I'm
you
gonna
do.
call Robin. It's not modulator. What is it? It's emulator. Okay, thanks. Bye.
That's right. Drake, the question was, what's your favorite Christmas gift you've ever gotten? Feel free to answer in chat.
Oh,
And I'll tell mine. Mine's a double story, so bear with me. I'll try not
okay.
to be long-winded about it. But okay, so a couple of years ago, when we lived in Missouri, we were struggling a bit financially. And my oldest brother, who lives up here in Chicago, he wanted us to come visit him for Christmas. He was like, whatever it takes, you guys will come see us for Christmas, because I hadn't seen him in a few years. So it turned out, after all things planning, we could only come for Thanksgiving because of the snow up here and stuff like that. So we came up for Thanksgiving. Trust me, this is a Christmas story, I promise. and, and we had spent, like, we were down to like $30 in our bank account. Like, it was very, very difficult, very financially difficult for us to do it. And when we got here, they treated us to, everything. They bought all of our food and everything while we had come stayed. Obviously, there was Thanksgiving. And we were here for about 4 days. And when we were leaving, my brother, he helped us load up our car, and we're all getting emotional, and like we hadn't seen each other in a long time, and it was very emotional saying goodbye. He gave me a hug, and he's not much of a hugger. And then he just handed me $600 in
Oh
cash.
my
And he was
God.
like, "There's your Christmas present, Robin. Merry Christmas." And like, I know it sounds, of course everybody would appreciate getting $600 for Christmas. Who wouldn't? But to me, it was just such a, I don't know, like, such a sentimental thing that my brother, he's always been like that.
But
It's
like,
it's hard to explain, but
and
it
you were
meant a
how
lot
old?
to
How old
me.
were you?
This was only a couple years ago,
Oh,
like,
okay.
so
But I mean,
maybe 4 years
still,
ago.
that's like getting a government stimulus check.
Right, that's what my husband just said today when I was reminiscing about it. He was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, that was like our stimulus." But yeah, so to segue that into another story though, this is my oldest brother, he's very well off, like to him $600 is like a drop in the bucket. It doesn't matter to him. Um, and he's very, very spendy. He's one of the kind of people who will like tell you I love you by buying you
Yeah,
things, right?
exactly.
So which is fine. That's just the way he is. So every year since we moved up here, since last year, and we used to do this when we all lived in the same state. So it's kind of a family thing. For Christmas, since we have started doing Christmas, is that we will put everybody's name in a hat and draw names from a hat. And then that's the one person other than your significant others or whatever. We do Secret Santa for the family because there's so many of us, right? I have 3 brothers, there's my mom, 2 of my brothers have significant others, there's my husband, and now my mother-in-law lives with us, so they've been including her. So count all of that together, it's like 13 people or whatever. So we do Secret Santa. And basically, this year my brother was texting me and he was like, "Oh, I got my mom, as my Secret Santa. Here's what I got her." Okay. And usually the unspoken rule is like $50.
Yeah,
That's what we're
don't
gonna
go over
spend on
$50. He bought her
ours.
a fucking car or some shit, right? Didn't
He
he?
bought her a $400 vacuum, and it gets worse. And he bought her one of those like $100 123 ancestry DNA kit things. You know what I'm talking about? Where you get all of your DNA analyzed. Yeah. So he bought her that and a $400 vacuum. And I was like, "Carl, what the fuck?" I
Yeah.
spent $50 on my Secret Santa and you're over here dropping like 500 something dollars on mom. And he was like, "Yeah, she deserves it." Okay, whatever. So, anyways, that was my double story. That my brother is a big baller, big spender, but I love him and he means well. So, he's a good guy. Okay, that's all.
So people in the chat
Yeah.
while you were telling your story is like, oh, the birth of my daughter, and
Aw.
and a book presented for my brother who passed away at 5 years old, and all
Aw.
these sentimental, and I'm like, Atari.
Yeah, and I'm like,
But
$600.
$600. But I mean,
It
it's
meant
the
so much to me at that
right.
point in
It's
time, though,
that's the thing about telling a story about your favorite gift is how what a like an emotional and possibly even physical, as mine was, effect it had on you when you opened
Mhm.
or when you were presented with
Yeah.
this gift or whatever. And
Yeah.
thinking my mom's a school teacher, my dad's a letter carrier. This thing is the fucking hot new American toy that costs $1 million, never gonna fucking happen. And then I take that paper and rip it open, and I was like, oh my god. And then I didn't come out of my room for like 2 weeks playing that Atari.
Right?
Because I'm pretty sure that all I got was the game and was the console, and one game that came with it was like a tank battle game, Combat it was called.
Mhm.
And I just played the shit out of that, and then like saved up and got some money, and then in January went maybe and bought a game, and then I maybe got another game on my birthday, which is in February, and then it was just Atari, and it was good times. When your mom gets her results, look up my real name and see if we are related. What?
Oh, you know what it is? I remember now because so Belle's family is actually, I think we had talked about this. Some of her family is from the same area as my husband's family. I think you might be related to my husband's family, which wouldn't be through my mom, unfortunately. We'll figure it out. I swear. I think we had talked about this once because I think Belle told me what her last name was, possibly. Oh, Jewish lines. That's true. Also, whoa, what if we are related? I don't remember how this all started because I was saying my husband has McElwains in his family and Griffins, and I think it was, and yeah, they're all from like the Kentucky, Tennessee area. I don't know. They have a pretty big family. Okay, anyways, I'm rambling. Um
Did anybody watch Doug Davison on Nerdarchy today?
I did not, but I saved it in my watch list, so
So they
I'm gonna
were
watch
on
it.
for an hour, and I think Fancy Grounds was mentioned twice. Like they didn't even
Oh
talk. Yeah,
no.
they just talked about like other shit. It was hilarious.
Wow. Man,
I'm
I
like,
wanna
I
be on
kept thinking,
Nerdarchy.
I didn't want to type it in the chat, but I was like, Doug, say something about Fancy Grounds. God damn. But
Right.
yeah, they just talked about like gaming and painting minis and shit like that.
Aw. I
Yeah.
mean, it's all nerdy.
Yeah, it was totally nerdy. Stay nerdy. I like his sign off. Stay nerdy, Dave's sign off.
Stay nerdy.
Stay nerdy. And uh yep. Um I'm gonna bring up something here just to remind everybody. You Robin, you won't be able to hear this, but unless you
Okay.
turn the stream on really quick. Turn the sound on the stream.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay. And because I almost every stream, or if not every stream, I say at the end of this, when the stream's over, I say good gaming everyone, right? That's my little sign off that I use.
Mhm.
But I was thinking about trying a new one, and I wonder what people think.
Fuck you and fuck this game and fuck all you and I'm fucking out of here.
I was thinking about trying that as the sign off for the streams.
Who is that you? Is that your
Uh-huh.
voice?
It is. That's
When did
that
this happen?
so that it's happened, so I don't know which one that's from, because I've done that rant maybe 3 or 4 times in my
Right.
career the last 5 years. But that is the climax of the Kevin story. So
Oh,
when I tell the Kevin
I knew
story
that.
and then I say fuck you and fuck this game and fuck all you and I'm out of here. Yeah.
Yes.
And so I was thinking about making that the yeah, Caesar. Yeah, he typed in the command exclamation Kevin, which is fuck Kevin, that 12-year-old punk ass bitch. And for those of you that know that story, McClancy, that's totally Rob Toohey. For those of you that know that story, that Kevin's real name is Max, as it turns out, but that's not how I remembered it. And I told that story like 15 times until I was informed by my friend who was there that day. He's like, "Oh no, that kid's name was Max," and I'm like, "Oh Jesus, you're right." But I just couldn't remember the kid's name because he was a little punk ass bitch.
It's funny.
McClancy, I want to announce what you're gonna do on Sunday, but I don't think I want to announce that till Sunday. So I'm maybe not gonna say that, or should I say it now? Robin knows. Robin's the only one that knows.
Well, I do. I know.
I just told you before the show what Mark Clancy's gonna do.
Right. Yeah. I do know.
Okay,
I
he
know
thinks
the
I should wait
secret.
too. Yeah. Oh, you were acting. Acting. I do.
I'm not very good at it.
I believed you that you didn't remember that I told you that. Kevin is
Yeah, you
Karen.
like
Yes,
that?
that is a teaser. Well,
Kevin is
I don't.
Karen.
Kevin is Karen. I don't know. I want to
Oh,
speak
I
to
love
your
it.
manager. I don't know if I can tease it without totally giving it away. I mean, it's a pretty obvious thing. If I say anything about it, they'll know what it is.
I have a teaser that will not give it away.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Everybody should come to the show on Sunday.
Oh yes, that's true.
I did it.
Be at the Sunday show. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Be there or be square.
Be there.
Okay.
That's good. Got it.
Okay. I swear I should just dye my hair blonde. I think it would suit my personality so much better. Right? Like
I
the
don't
problem
know.
is my eyebrows are too dark. I'd have to dye them too, I think.
Why? Just have dark eyebrows and blonde hair.
No.
I'm trying to see you as a
not
blonde,
that.
and I can't do it. Oh, there we go. There we go.
I could totally do
I should
it.
dye. I
It's
should dye
me.
my hair blonde. Isn't it already look blonde? Kind
I
of.
mean, it's close enough.
It's close enough.
I actually really want to do pink hair. I've had pink hair once in my life and I want to do it again. But then every time I'm at like this store to buy that kind of stuff, I'm like, I'm too old for this shit, right? Like, I'm not supposed to be dyeing my hair crazy colors.
So I
I'm
was
not
in my
14.
I had orange hair. I was in my 40s maybe. And I had orange hair for a day, but that was because my hair was dark brown, dyed, and I wanted to change it to blonde. So I went to the store and got blonde, and I did it, and it did not turn out blonde. It turned out orange. So I was walking around like, and I was in Vegas, so people thought I was fucking Carrot Top fan or whatever. And then I went to the store again and bought blonde and did it again, and then it was blonde after the second time. But yeah, you're never too old, he says.
McDonald. I guess. I don't know. I feel like I don't think I could pull it off, you know?
I've seen I saw there's a woman on TV or something, and she's like in her 60s who has blue hair. Who is that? But I've seen it. I've seen personalities that are not kids with different colored hairs.
Yeah, I guess. I need to let my hair grow out. Anyways, why are we talking about this? Sharon Osbourne. Is that who you're thinking of?
Yeah, but because
that's different though. She's married to Ozzy Osbourne. Right, but it's kind of expected for her to have punk.
She dyes her hair, but she dyes it the color that it was anyway. It was like orange.
Yeah.
You know, she's a
redhead.
redhead.
I've only ever seen her like with black hair.
She has. She's dyed it different colors. But I think her natural color is red.
Is it really?
I think so.
She's a ginger?
I think so. Let's look it up.
That explains a lot.
What is Sharon Osbourne's
the things we Google, y'all?
Hair color. It might be brown. It might be.
Yeah, maybe it's brown.
She's a redhead again. Sharon Osbourne is a redhead. Dyes her hair back to red.
Oh yeah, I guess I have seen her with red hair.
She.
Sharon
is. That's 100% white hair, and she was coloring her hair once a week to the vibrant red for the past 18 years. She explained that she wanted to do this transformation a long time ago, but her attempts would end up in disaster. I talked to Rob Tui in Vegas, and his hair was orange. Oh, no, I made that up.
I can't believe there's articles on the internet about this. So, like, think about that. Let that sink in.
You know what's on the internet? Anything anything that is information, but also nothing you really want to know. Like if you really want to know something that you need, it's not there.
Right.
Like I was trying to remember from my childhood. Now I can't even remember what the hell I was trying to remember, but I went to the internet and there was no information about it, nothing.
Right.
But it was a pretty obscure thing from my childhood that I was
Don't
after.
you just hate that? I love telling my kids all the shit that they have no idea like what it used to be like. Like we had a TV, we had to get up and walk to change the channel.
Oh yeah,
My
that's the
kids
other
are
day
like,
when were we doing that? Yesterday during the
yeah,
pickup games, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like I was like the phones used to be on the wall and you got mad. You were like, "I
Mhm.
remember that. I'm not that
Yeah,
young."
because you were trying to insinuate that I've never experienced that, but I definitely had that pretty much my whole childhood. So fuck you.
Have you ever had to have you ever had to flip between UHF and VHF on your TV?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
fine.
So that you can access like the channels above 12 or whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
Above
totally.
13, thank you.
Okay. Oh, well,
Uh
fuck me. Mother fuck me.
yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
Did you have to dial rotary like this with your finger like
Yes,
that?
so funny story. We were playing a game. I think it was a Jackbox game or like something like a Jackbox game once, and it had a mini game where you had to do a rotary phone. Okay, we were playing with my children. They had no idea how it fucking worked.
Right?
And it was so funny to watch. I was like, my 12-year-old or 13, he's 13 now. My 12-year-old was sitting there like tapping his phone, just tapping the different numbers. He
Yeah.
was like, "What do I do?" And
Yeah,
I was
right?
dying. I was like, "You spin it." It's so fucking funny.
There was this
I should have gotten
old-timey
that video.
comedian by the name of Charlie Callis, who one of his signature bits in his act was to sound out the dialing. He would go, he would do his finger and he would go, yeah, and it was so funny the way he did it.
That's
Charlie
great.
Callis, look it up.
I love that. I will look it up. Let me write it down.
And
I'm literally writing it down.
my friend and I play this game where we say oldie-timey words, like we say Davenport or billfold or jalopy or just words that
Like
aren't
billfold.
used.
What's a Davenport?
A
That's one I'm
Davenport
not
is
familiar with.
you would say today couch.
Oh, couch.
Or
okay.
or recently in the past half century sofa. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was this bit they did with on Saturday Night Live with Shia LaBeouf, and they, you know how they do commercial parodies, and
Yeah.
the one that they would say, "Come down to the store, Sofa King," and so what they would do would be, "It's Sofa King, great," and they just kept saying it and saying it.
Oh my god,
And
that's
it's like,
great.
so they come so close to actually, you know, but if you
Right.
concentrate on saying the word Sofa King, you won't swear. Sofa
Right.
King, great, you know. I guess you can.
There's a place that sells pho, which is a
PHO, yeah.
PHO, a dish of Asian origin.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, thanks. And there's a pho place in, I think it's in Sacramento, or it's like on the outskirts of Sacramento, and it's actually called Pho King.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
And
those.
it's like,
There's a lot of those.
but it looks like, you know, to most white people, or
Pho
you know,
King, yeah.
I shouldn't say that. Yeah, most people would say Pho King if you don't know how to pronounce it.
You
You've never
shouldn't
had
say
it.
white people. You should say
Sorry.
Americans.
Americans. That's
Yeah,
what I meant. It came out, and I realized after I said it, I shouldn't have said that. So I apologize. But anyway,
No, but Americans are stupid because
I did mean Americans. Yeah,
Yeah.
dumb Americans would read it and
Here's-
say Pho King, and they wouldn't get the joke. But because I grew up in California and we have lots of, you know, Asian cultures in California, I've known for a long time it's pho. I've had it
Yeah.
before. It's delicious. And yeah, so I always thought that place was very cleverly named.
and how I learned it was one of my best friends is who's the winner of the first year of Last Comic Standing. His name is Dat Fan, and
Oh, okay.
he's
I've heard
from
of him.
Vietnam. He was born in Vietnam.
hmm
And he told me. And then
Yeah.
it's so funny because before he was famous-ish, I mean, some people watching might not even know who the hell I'm talking about, but if you look him up, Dat Fan, Phan. But before he got really popular, he would start his act. He would come out and he goes, "Hey, good evening, everybody. I come out, I crack joke for you." Right? He would say that, and then he would just
Right.
stop and pull the microphone really close, and he go, "My mom hates when I do that," just in that regular voice, because he's
Oh my God.
he grew up here, right?
Funny.
But yeah, he taught me that PHO was pho, and because you can say everything you want to say about American mentality by telling people this joke, and I've said this before. You've heard it, Robin.
Are you doing Donald Trump hands though?
No, that's this.
Okay,
I'm just doing animated speaking, like maybe I'm Italian.
I'm just listening to you.
This
Carry
is
on.
Donald Trump. Only I have to move farther away so they're small like that.
Okay.
But anyway, the joke is, what do you call someone who speaks? You ask a person, what do you call somebody who speaks 3 languages? They'll tell you trilingual. And then you say, what do you say somebody that speaks 2 languages? And they'll say bilingual. And then you say, what do you call someone who speaks 1 language? And before they can give you an answer, you scream at them, American. And it's funny.
Great. I love it.
This is my favorite joke of like the last 5 years. Robin, how many millennials does it take to change a light bulb? That's not funny. That's brilliant if you think about it, everybody. That's a brilliant joke.
I get it.
I get it. I get it. Hey everyone, check out the new Team 2e Fantasy Grounds Essentials bundle. All the extensions oh, this is an automatic message. Oh, but you know what's really important, everybody, is this one right here. Wait, how come it never... I have to click on that
more
damn
hours.
thing.
You
At
guys,
10
3.5 more hours.
In 3.5 hours... You have to spell it right.
Insanity? Good job. Nope, that's not it either.
Damn it. Insanity. Unfollow bad millennial joke.
Aww.
It upsets me that millennial has 2 N's in it. I don't know. It always upsets me. Big package Insanity Bundle is coming to DM's Guild December 24th and 25th. Prepare yourself.
You know what bothers me spelling wise? Silent letters or letters that make sounds that are not like PH. Fuck you.
Yeah,
PHUCK.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, PH. You know what else? K. The letter K in front of words. Night. Knife. Fuck all that shit. Stupid. Fuck English.
What about pterodactyl or pneumonia or possum?
Yeah, pneumonia, pterodactyl, fuck all the fuck 'em.
I hear people say opossum and I'm like, no, it's not.
Wait, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm really stupid, but isn't there 2 animals and one is called a possum and one is called an opossum?
All right, I'm gonna freak out if that's true. I'm gonna flip out.
Sure, that is 2 separate animals. Is one is called a possum and one is called an opossum. I could be way wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, Manicuri says I'm right. So fuckity fuck.
Is it the same animal?
They're not the same animal.
Opossums and possums are different animals. Opossums live in the North America, while possums live in Australia and other countries. Yeah, but are they distinctly like? Does one have 3 legs? Like, what the hell's going on? Both are marsupials. Both. Possums.
Did you catch that?
Huh?
Possums don't live in America. So everybody who calls them possums here in America is fucking wrong.
What if they're in Australia?
Okay, that's fine. But how many Americans have you ever heard say, "Oh, I got a possum"? It's
1 million.
opossum.
1 million. I've heard 1 million of them. And you should. And if now that I know that, I'm going to be fucking going after people. No, that's Australia. I'm going to be.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel great. I knew that. I knew that already. That they were different animals.
All right.
That's my smart.
Totally different subject, everybody. KETCHUP or CATSUP? Which one is it?
In America, every ketchup I've ever bought is spelled KETCHUP, okay? But I really like the way the word catsup sounds, and I wish we would use it. Catsup.
The answer, Robin, is...
Say it.
K.
Just say it. Just
K.
say it.
K. It's the K.
Just say it.
Everyone's catsup. I've said it before.
It sounds so good. Can we make that a thing? Let's change the
Okay,
name.
I'll agree that we can say catsup if we can also say mustard. We have to
Sure,
be able to say
I'll take it.
mustard.
Let's
You'll
go.
take the trade. Manicuri's like CH. Chatchup. Chatchup. It's chatchup.
Chatchup.
It's chatchup.
Check. Damn it. Fuck me.
Mother
God.
fuck me.
I'm playing sounds that you can't hear that they can.
I
it's
couldn't
all-
even do it the way I did it that one time.
TPK?
I can't. I don't even know how I made that sound.
I think it was the end of something you were saying. You didn't just blurt it out. You were like, "It's gonna be a TPK," like whatever. We still haven't got one of your favorite things to say, which is, "You ran away like a bitch."
Oh yeah, yeah, run away like a little bitch.
We gotta get
like
a clip
almost
of that.
exactly how I said it.
Somebody clip that.
It's great.
Mouse
You gotta get it
turd.
from the original though, because it's the best from the original. When
All
I said
right,
it.
what other debates can we have? Ketchup or catsup? What about
route or root?
Oh, yeah, so I would tend to say route,
Me too.
but what would pull me away from that is like the television show was specifically called Route 66. If you said
Yeah.
Route 66, you were like, no, that's wrong. But
And
I think,
that's-
yeah, to me, that's okay, everybody. Route and route is the same as coupon or coupon.
coupon. Okay, don't fucking say coupon around me. It's coupon.
Right. The only time you're allowed to say coupon is if you're using one to buy gray poupon. That's the only time I'll let it go. But yeah, like,
Oh,
and
great.
I have a coupon for gray poupon. Because you can't say I have a coupon for gray poupon. You can't.
That sounds great though.
Oh, yeah, NASA and Nassau is mixed up. The other one is, apparently, according to people that live there, the correct pronunciation of the city where the NFL team, the Saints, play in Louisiana is pronounced any way you want except New Orleans.
New Orleans. Why did
You
I
can
think St. Louis? I don't know my sports.
Yeah, no,
very well.
I hate that. St. Louis or Missouri
Missouri.
or Mississippi.
Oh my god, people in Missouri actually say Missouri, and it's so weird.
Hey Rob, have you ever been to San Antone? No, I have been to San Antonio and gone on the Riverwalk, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, I'll fucking go after people. Nolans, Bill. So you can say New Orleans, Nolans, New Orleans. You can pronounce it any way. You can fucking fuck it up as much as you want, as long as you don't say New Orleans specifically. They hate that.
And don't you dare say it the French way, which is Orléans, because people will fucking get mad at you, even though the word is French. I don't get it.
Don't they? What's the most famous part of the city? The French Quarter. Hello, I've been there. You know, when I went to Nolans, I went there. The February after Katrina.
Oh yeah.
Because I won. I was at the House of Blues for a company party in Los Angeles, and I won. They pulled a name for a trip, and they pulled some girl's name, and she had left the party, and so they pulled another name, and it was mine, and I won an all-expense paid trip for two to any Hard Rock cafe in the world.
Oh.
I could have picked overseas. I picked fucking New Orleans. And, you know, after Katrina, and we went there, and it was pretty awesome. I met Dan Aykroyd. Thank you.
New York. The Hard Rock Cafe in New York is huge.
I've
never been there, but I've seen it.
Yeah, and I hadn't been to, and it was weird because we were walking down Bourbon Street and it was just nobody, which you would never ever see at any time. And we walked into a bar. There were three of us, my friends Steve and Matt from work. And we walked into a bar, and the second we stepped into a bar, there was no patrons in it, but the staff was behind the counter and cleaning the tables and stuff. And we walked in, and every single one of the staff, there was maybe 6 or 7 of them, was like, "Hey!" And they were so excited that we came in there, because they had no customers. It was like, now. It was just like now. Yeah.
Now, which is depressing and sad.
Only you could go. You just nobody was, right? The streets were wet.
So my husband's family is from Kentucky, Tennessee, and they say all of their cities wrong. That's what I want to say. So like Belle brought it up. She's from Louisville is how they pronounce it. I can't say it the way they say it.
Louisville.
But to me, when I see it, I think it's Louisville or, something along those lines. It's named after King Louis.
So, right. I say Louisville because I'm not a psycho. But I've heard people say Louisville. But, I think people who were born and raised in the South, it's ingrained in them that they get an attitude about those pronunciations. Like, they have to say it that way, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And so his grandma, she lives in a town called Greenville, which is what I would, pronounce it as. But she says it's Greenville. Sometimes they don't even stretch the E. It's like Grunville, they'll. What? It's so weird.
Things that upset me more are like the word I'm gonna type in chat right now. And I don't know if I'm spelling it right, but you'll get the idea. I don't know. Well, fuck, I fucked it all up. But anyway, the point
Greenwich.
is,
in Britain, you would say Greenwich.
Right, and that's the proper pronunciation is Greenwich, and it's spelled nothing like that. Like there's a G in there.
Greenwich.
Yeah, Greenwich is what I tried. But
right now, say Worcestershire. I can't even say it.
Worcestershire has never been a problem for me. I don't know why people have trouble with that.
I can't even do it. Damn it.
There's certain words that people, when they're young, they get fixated on. I can't say it. Cinnamon. I can't say it. And then they trap themselves into adulthood, and they're predisposed to not be able to say it. So because you can.
I still can't say that word. Synonym. Fuck. Synonym.
No, synonym is a word that's like another word. No, but you can say it. Your brain just won't let you say it. So synonym is easy because you can say sin like what God doesn't want you to do, sin, right? You can say the word like the letter A, and you can say min like min max, like min max.
But I can't put it all together.
Right.
Synonym. Fucking goddamn it.
It's like I pull people aside like in person with this, and I try to teach them how to say nuclear, right? And they go
nuclear.
You because you're not a psycho, and so.
But I can't say synonym. God damn it!
You can say synonym. It's a word like another word. Just it's spelled different. So you tell them, can you say the word new? And they go, yeah, like old new. And they go, yeah, new. And then I go, can you say the word clear, like see-through?
I love you, man.
And I say, now just put those two words together, new, clear. And they go, nuclear. And I'm like, fuck you. You're not even trying. Like, it's just fucking fucked up.
I'm saying synonym, but I'm trying to say synonym. Fucking fuck.
Try instead of cinnamon, try to say cinnamon.
I love you, man.
Like a certain type of person is a cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Right. Now just change the a to cinnamon.
Synonym.
See, you're doing that to yourself. What just happened? Mattacuri resubscribed. Hold on, I'm fucking way behind. Thank you, Mattacuri.
I like putting synonym in my hot apple cider. Work that one out.
Mattacuri has resubscribed. Drake said, "Oh yeah, DNA is
deoxyribonucleic acid."
Yeah, you can say that, but you can't say cinnamon.
Yeah. I paid attention in biology once upon a time.
Deoxyribonucleic acid. It's not. If I see it, I can say it.
Deoxyribonucleic
here's what's really
acid.
funny. I take a medication every day called cyclosporine. It's really not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
And another one called mycophenolate. But when I call the pharmacy or get anybody on the phone, my liver transplant team, any of these people, well, they would know it. But like I called Amazon, Amazon's got a new thing. Well, they'll send you the drugs, right? It's pretty awesome. and I'm on the phone with them, and she goes, so you take, and then there's just this giant pause, and you hear cycle, and I'm like, sound it out. And she's
Right.
all cyclo, and then when you decide as a person, when you're looking at a word and you make the decision, oh, I fucking can't say that, there's no way you can break out of that. You're like, Saclamanaton, and you just like throw in letters. It's like my last name. People throw K's and L's in there just because they see my last name on paper and go, what the fuck, dude? Just be a Smith
Right.
or a Jones.
Yeah.
Like, get out of my
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't my choice.
That was my
Oh,
maiden
David-
name my whole childhood.
DM David Keith is in the hospital, everybody. He's watching.
Oh no.
We wish him well.
Get
if
well
you-
soon.
If you want to type what, I hope it's not COVID. I hope it's anything but, well, I mean, I don't hope it's like cancer or something. But I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I hope you're all right. But if you want to type what you have, you don't have to, David. But yes, we do wish you well. He messaged me earlier and he said, I really want to buy the Insanity package, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to physically do it. And I told him, listen, get out of the hospital and we'll talk. You know, I'll turn it on,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, you know, for those of you that care, the only reason that thing isn't just always on, like I don't just sell it every day that way, which would be awesome, is because at 75% off, everybody kind of takes a huge hit. And there's literally somebody, I forget who it is. It's a member of Team 2. It might be Knight 5150 or whatever, that said to me one time, why did I get a 2-cent commission on, you know, because after the discount, his commission was like, it was on sale and it was discounted,
Right.
and the DMs Guild had a sale and it was like 99% off or something. I don't know. But, yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
so if we did it all the time, what is that word? Is that like a sea anemone?
Anemone?
What is anemone?
Yeah, anemone.
I don't think he
I
spelled it
used
right.
to have a hard time with that one too. Anemone.
Oh, yeah, he did spell it right.
spell it right.
A
No,
sea
no,
anemone.
no,
That's
no.
the thing when you try to dig it up at the beach, it goes down and you can't get it. You can't
It's
get it.
Anenemone. That's how you spell it.
Yeah,
Anemone.
you not only you can't say it, Drake, you can't spell it either. You switch the N and the M.
But it's fine. We know what you mean. So,
Anemone is what he put. Anemone.
Anemone.
How about
Well,
this
now
one?
I'm confused. Anemone? Wait, is his right and mine's wrong?
No,
I don't
yours
know.
is right. How about that? Can you say that? Manamana. Do 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 do.
Phenomena.
Manamana.
Do,
Do,
do, do.
do,
I used to have this little teddy bear thing that would sing that song all the time, and I loved it.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
he copied from
He
Google. Maybe
copied
I'm
from
wrong. then.
Google?
Anemone? Is that what it is?
A
Oh,
sea
I'm totally
anemone.
wrong.
Oh, it is. A sea anemone. Yeah. A sea
Anemone.
anemone. Yeah, he is right. A sea anemone.
I'm wrong. He's
I
right.
never say anemone by itself. I always say sea anemone.
Anemone. Anemone.
Anemone. Do 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 do. Anemone. Do 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 do.
Why do we always talk about words? Like every week on this show, we always
Because, Robin,
land on talking about words.
Because I am fascinated by words. I am fascinated.
Yeah, fuck that shit too. That can die in a fire with P's and K.
I thought you were going to
Fascinated.
say that can die in a fire with peas and carrots. That's what I thought you were going to say. That would have been
No,
awesome.
with our silent P's and silent K's.
Yeah.
Fascinated. Ooh, baloney. I hate the way that's spelled. And we also pronounce it wrong as Americans. I'm pretty sure the French pronunciation is different.
Well,
Bologna?
what
I'm pretty
always
sure that's how they
what
say it.
always used to mess me up was that kid would come on TV and sing the song. And he would say, my baloney has a
He
first
has a
name.
first name.
It's
It's
B-O-L.
OSCAR. My baloney has a second name. It's MAYER. I love to eat it every day, and if you ask me, well, I'd say that
Because
Oscar Mayer has a
has
way
a way
with
with
B-O.
B-O-L-O-G-N-A. So a lot of people think one of those
Yeah, I did
Mandela
that.
effect things is that Oscar Mayer is M-E-Y-E-R, and
Oh
it's
no.
not. It's M-A-Y-E-R.
Yeah, just learn the song and you'll know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, chat, for horribly singing at you.
What's the
That had to
I
have
wish I
been
was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
horrific.
Everyone would be in love with me. I
Oh,
wish
I
I
don't
was an
remember the
Oscar.
Big
No,
Bang
no.
song.
Oh no, hot dogs. Let's see, hot dogs. What's the name? What's the other hot dog? Hot dogs. Nah, not hot dogs. It's what
Hebrew
kids love
Nationals?
is
The best kind.
which kind?
Hebrew Nationals.
No. Oh, those were not good. Uh,
What?
it's
Fuck
Armor hot dogs.
you.
I know. Remember
Hebrew
you told me to try
Nationals
them and I
are the
did, and I was like, yeah, I'm
best
out.
hot dogs. You're crazy. They're the best hot dogs on earth.
It's uh, so hot dogs, armored hot dogs. What kind of kids eat armored hot dogs? Fat kids, skinny kids, kids that climb on rocks, tough kids, sissy kids, even kids that suck on cocks love hot dogs. Armored. Wait, I think I got that wrong. I think it might be something like chicken pox, not suck on cocks. Thank you, everybody. The comedy show's ended. Thank you.
Well done. Bravo. Fuck yeah. Encore. Encore. I've never heard that song. I used to know the Big Mac song too, but for some reason I cannot think of how it goes.
To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Hit me with the next one, Robin. Go ahead. I know them all.
There you go. Thanks.
A child of the 70s. Yep, Journeyman just typed 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. So in high school, this was back in the times when the economy could stand this, I guess. But in high school, if you walked into McDonald's and sang that song to them, they would just hand you a Big Mac for free. You didn't have to buy anything. Yeah, you didn't have to buy anything. You didn't have to do anything. They just hand it to you and you could walk out. Wow. And that year, which I think was 1983 or 84, McDonald's profit was 2 times higher than ever before in history because they did that. So It's a smart move. It's like me giving away shit on Sunday night. I give away shit. And then people love me.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Something about a giraffe. I don't know the rest of it.
They've got bikes and trains and video games.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's all I've got. Yep. Oh, hey, Tony. I like the things you do. Hey, Tony. If I could, I would be you. You're the one and only tiger with the one and only taste. You know how to take a breakfast and make it great.
Wow, I've never heard that.
Flakes are more than good. They're great. Yeah.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name
Why
is
are
my name. It's in the chat. To whenever we go out, people always shout, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. La 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 la. John Jacob Jingle. He had to copy that. There's no way he typed that.
Maybe he did type it.
No,
he hasn't been typing in a while.
It's got no mistakes in it.
Good point.
So what else, everybody? What's everybody doing for Christmas? If you were here earlier, I told my Christmas. Robin told her Christmas.
Yeah, I'm going to my brother's for Christmas Eve, and then we're doing Christmas here because my sister-in-law will be here with her boyfriend for a whole week.
Yay!
That's great.
Oh, how is this word pronounced, everybody? Well, I guess I can't hear the chat.
Sega.
That's right. That is exactly right, and it is most specifically, and anybody that goes to this school, and they even put out a fucking official memo, that if you say Gonzaga, they will come to your house and murder you. They're Jesuit priests. But I watch basketball sometimes, and
where in Georgia, Drake? Sorry, Rob.
The worst is when they say Gonzaga, and then they go, that school in Spokane, and I'm like, uneducated motherfucker.
Nobody says that.
Yes, people say that my city is Spokane. It's spelled that way.
And it's gross. I don't like it.
It's an Indian name.
Yeah, we lived in a city in Washington that most people didn't know how to pronounce except the people who live there, and it was pronounced Steilacoom.
Yeah, Steilacoom. People say Steilacoom.
Yeah, or people say Steilacoom.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of cities over there on that side.
Lacoom.
My favorite is a city that is also spelled the same in Ohio, or not Ohio, Iowa, and it's DES, second word MOINES, and in Ohio, it is in Iowa, it's pronounced Des Moines, and in Washington, it's pronounced Des Moines.
Des Moines, yeah.
Same spelling.
So weird.
Also, there's a Spokane, Missouri. I'm sorry, everybody. Missouri. Yeah.
Missouri. Don't say that.
Don't say
Missouri.
That. Don't be a
Although
dick.
I will say, because I live in Illinois now, Everybody in Illinois hates when people say Illinois.
Right, because you sound like a dumb motherfucker if you say it that way. It's like I'm so
Illinois.
mad that they added
Don't say that.
the word anyways to the dictionary as a form of anyway. And I would argue with my aunt over and over. For years I argued with my aunt. And she agreed that anybody who said anyways with an S on the end sounded like they were from, not the smart place.
Anyways.
And then she said, "Look that up in the dictionary, Rob." And I was fucking mortified. I'm like, "That's a fucking accepted form of the word you get." And it's only recent, last 10 years or so.
Yeah.
But people, yeah, I have friends that, "Rob, you have to get over it. Language changes." And I'm like, "No, I fear change. I don't like it."
Dude, you should play Scrabble Go on your phone. It's like an app you can play Scrabble. You will learn all kinds of weird words. Like
Yeah.
QI is a word.
Yeah, key.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What?
Key. Well, because it's a 2-letter word that you can get away with. I know.
Yeah, in
There's
Scrabble.
a few words that start with Q that don't have a U after the Q. Like one of them is
Yeah.
Al-Qaeda.
Right.
Yeah, Al-Qaeda.
Right.
K-
I don't
Q-
think you can
A-
play Al Qaeda in Scrabble Go.
No,
though,
because it's a proper name.
Yeah. But yeah, I learned a lot of weird words playing Scrabble. Or I would see people spell things super weird, and I'm like, I know what that word is, but I didn't know you could spell it that way. I wish I could think of some examples, but I can't.
Yeah.
Wrestle.
The wrestle instead of wrestle is the same disease that people pronounce the state I live in as Washington, or they wash their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
We're
then there's
going to watch the wrestling match.
yeah, the wrestling match. And then there's that guy, Mike, my friend. I mean, I haven't seen him for a few years now because we fight all the time and it was just too much already. But he's an older guy. He DM'd Gary Gygax at like Gen Con 3. But he would say Washington all the time. And I would say to him, well, there was one time where we had to stop and focus on the conversation, and I was like, "Mike, why do you pronounce the name of the state we live in with an R in it?" And he goes, "Washington?" And I said, "Yeah, why do you use the R?" And he goes, "Well, what do you want me to say? Washington?" And I'm like, "Oh, so you can say it."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Why don't you say it that way?" And he goes, "Just to fuck with you." And I'm like, "Okay."
No.
And he didn't do it for that reason, but during that argument, he chose to give that as his reason, right? But yeah, Washington. My friend, the guy that I joined the army with, Scott Avery, he would say, I have to wash my hands. And I'm like, no, you don't have to do
Wash
that.
them. Wash them.
Yeah.
Don't wash them. What is that even? No, I don't like it. I don't like it as a word. I don't like
it. I've read articles because this is obviously important to me, people pronouncing words in my vicinity. It's like, Rob, why do you just fucking calm the fuck down? Loosen your asshole a little bit.
Yeah.
But
we should.
I should. But I'm altruistic. I want people when they go on Jeopardy to not fuck up and win all the money. Like, don't be an idiot.
Right. Yeah.
So
I love Jeopardy. It's like my favorite game show ever. Carry on. I know.
He was a great guy. But there are reasons why people like nuclear is one of the only words in the English language spelled as such that isn't so there's similar words like of course I can't think of any, but secular
yeah, but secular is not even spelled anywhere.
No, but
like
there's so many words that have the Euler in it, and there's very few.
Peculiar.
Maybe there's only like 3 words that have the clear without the Euler in it, and so people are just lazy and they get that way, and then it fucking spread. I don't know. But I need to be president just for like a month and a half so I can change all this shit. Like, you get a ticket if you mispronounce words.
Yeah.
But
just like every State of the Union address or whatever, be like, pay attention to the way I pronounce words, please. And then you do your thing. Yeah.
Bueller. Yes, and
delicious.
I've never understood when you're watching a television show or a movie and one of the characters says nuclear. I don't understand why that made it to me. Like the director should have
Right.
stopped the scene and said, "Okay, we have to change that. You're saying it wrong."
Yes.
I don't understand because Kiefer Sutherland, who I love, if you go watch any episode of 24, he just is nuclear over and over and over, and it makes me insane.
Mm-hmm. How do you pronounce pecan?
I try not to because I fucking hate all forms of.
My husband just walked by and he said, pecan?
I would have said pecan. Yeah, I would have said.
He like literally just did it. He was like,
Yeah.
pecan, like offended that I said pecan.
Because usually you don't say pecan without saying something else with it, like pie.
Pecan
And
pie.
I can't bring myself to consciously want to say pecan pie unless I'm doing a comedy sketch.
But it sounds better, pecan pie, not pecan. Because when you say it that way, I think of Star Trek. So, God.
Oh, I thought you were saying Picard.
No, not Picard. I like Picard, but no. I was thinking of con. But yeah, it's pecan pie and a pecan tree, and the little nuts are called pecans.
All right, let's go to Google Pronounce and see what they say.
It's probably gonna say pecan because that's the way they say it in the South. I don't know.
Well, first of all, it's not spelled with an O, it's an A, so let me change that.
Pecan.
Pecan is how they say it.
Pecan.
Gross.
They do have a listed second pronunciation as pecan.
Pecan.
Yay!
But I go with because I try to live my life in a constant state of being correct or as correct as I can. And to me, that's the as correct as I can. Like if there's two pronunciations for a word in the dictionary, I go with the first one.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, I have to look up coupon to see if it pisses me off.
Coupon.
I just said coupon.
Coupon.
Coupon. Coupon. You're trying to coupon.
Coupon.
You got it. Sirenscape, next up, Google pronunciations.
I know my way is probably not the way most people say it, but I think it sounds better.
Coupon.
Yeah, actually,
coupon.
You'll be happy to know, Robin, that coupon is the only pronunciation listed.
Ooh, hey, you hear that? All of you say
and Mrs. Howell from Gilligan's Island
is wrong.
And your fucking New Hampshire Martha's Vineyard people can shove coupons straight up their asses. Unless, of course, they have a coupon for Grey Poupon. Because remember, everybody, the rule is unless you have a coupon for Grey Poupon, it is pronounced coupon because you can't have a coupon for Grey Poupon. That's the rule, everybody. It's a hard rule. There's also another rule, which is I before E except after C, except when sounding like A, as in neighbor, or way, and you'll always be wrong no matter what you say. It's a hard rule. It's a hard rule.
Yeah.
I stole that from Brian Regan. Robin, do we have to stop the show?
I before E, E before I. I mean, we were just chit-chatting, but you said it so abruptly, so.
Well, but I mean, because of the whole airport thing.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. Yeah, I gotta get some sleep at some point tonight because we gotta drive to the airport tomorrow. Yay! Her flight lands at like 9:00, but because we're an hour and a half from the airport, it's like a whole ordeal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, everybody! It's the Round Rob Show. It's just me now. I'm just kidding.
So you hear that? If you're ever gonna come visit me and you're gonna fly into Chicago O'Hare, I'm an hour and a half, give or take, from that airport. It's like really far. It's not even that far. It's just traffic around here is balls. It is pretty far though.
So
is that a joke? The Round Rob Show? No,
I was. If you look at the top of the screen, everybody, it's Round Robin, but I was gonna make it just the Round Rob Show because Robin's not here.
What? You right now?
Yeah, you are. I'm just making a joke.
Oh, I see.
Merry
Caesar, Christmas, Drake.
T-minus 2 hours and 52 minutes.
Right. 2 hours. Oh, he wants the package.
2 hours and 52 minutes, everybody.
It's his package, Rob. You need to give him your package.
Yeah.
Give it to
So,
him.
speaking of big package,
Fast. Give it to him fast.
give him my big package fast.
Yeah.
Do you want the link? I can give you the link if you guys want. It won't work until 10:01 p.m., but I can give you guys a link if you want. Here, hold on. I'll give you the link. I mean, it's a browser window, and then go to the bookmarks, and then there's a DM's Guild, and then new packages, and then Insanity, and then click on that like that, or say it like that. The link is posted on Facebook already. It'll be posted in Discord, and it already is on Facebook. Sorry, it's already on the forums, Fantasy Grounds forums. The link is already there, and it says in like giant letters like don't fucking click on this until like if you click, you can click on it now, but it'll just say we're sorry, this is not. But at 10:01 p.m. it'll work, so 3 hours. And then I think I have it set to tweet it out like 3 times a day over the next 2 days, and I'll put it in Discord, and then I'll put it. And Layroon has he already either he hasn't done it yet, but he has agreed to do it in Fantasy Grounds College for me because as everyone knows, I'm not a member of Fantasy Grounds College, so that was nice of him. And then I'll put it on the FG Discord in the Dungeon Masters Guild thing, and then on Facebook, and that's it, and that's everywhere. That's enough. I mean, if you don't know about it, you don't know
Good
about
job, Rob.
it. Good job.
Fuck yeah. I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Bane. Fuck you, Bane. That link doesn't work. Does it work in Unity? Okay.
I just explained it.
I know. Someone in chat in Discord, I typed this giant thing. 10:01 p.m. the 23rd until 9:59 on the 25th, and then like 2 messages later, when is this on sale? And I fucking was like, I don't want your money. If you can't read and follow instructions, keep your money. I don't want your money.
Right.
I get so mad. I need to loosen my asshole.
Yes.
Tell Scott I said turn around and say and yell pecan.
He's gone now.
No,
I did.
Right there, I saw him.
He was taking the trash out, and I was like, pecan, and he said pecan. So I guess we're gonna fight about that now.
That's funny. Don't speak for Robin. Who, me? She might want some money.
I mean, you know.
Oh, Robin does earn from that, right? She does.
I do. Like, not. Yeah, I do. I don't know how much though, actually, because I was.
So I'll tell you exactly what you'll earn. You'll earn a quarter of what you normally earn from everything sold.
Sherlock.
So if you make $1, you'll make 25 cents instead, and anybody that already has anything you own won't be buying it again. So then there you go. That's how it works.
So theoretically, though, if they already own something that I've made and they buy the package, I won't get anything from that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Here's what you guys can do, though, and everybody watching can do this. Take that link, and if you have a DM's Guild affiliate code, which anyone can get, you can change that 878-507 to whatever your affiliate code is,
and make the money.
Advertise it to people. And if people buy it, you'll make anywhere between like $15 to $40 off one sale.
True.
Because the affiliate link gives you 5% on top of the sale.
Listen, this is really important. Everybody needs to hear this. If you are using your account balance on DM's Guild because you're a creator or whatever, and you buy something with an affiliate code, they don't get an affiliate sale. Excuse me. So yeah, if you use your DM's Guild balance money, affiliate sales it doesn't happen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You have to pay with like a debit card. Yeah.
I did not know that. What?
It's very unfortunate.
Well, how did you find that out?
I was told that by other DM's Guild creators. It's really unfortunate because I buy everything from the DM's Guild with my account balance. Yeah.
Maticuri, how dare you?
Listen, Linda, I love that
he's just
YouTube
telling
video,
people to fucking replace it with his code. I did not know that if you used your credit, it didn't give the affiliates And why
Yes,
they
as
would? I mean, it's yeah. Who the fuck knows why they? I don't know. Fuck, I don't know.
yeah, to the best of my knowledge, that is a true and accurate statement. So sorry to burst your bubble.
Fuck,
But I mean, it's fine. A lot of buyers buy with their debit cards or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
Well, I don't know too many people. I do know some, but I don't know too many people that would have that much in their account that they could buy the sanity bundle
Yeah,
with that.
right,
With the,
exactly.
I
I
do know
don't.
a few. I know a few that have that much in there.
I do not have that much on my account. I wish I
But
did,
remember,
but I
you
don't.
don't need it. You don't need it.
Right? Yeah. No. Yes, I do. I got like fucking bills to pay. And shit.
No. I mean, you don't need it to buy my thing. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, right. I understand.
You guys, this is how awesome Robin is. I try to give her free shit all the time, and she just won't take it. She won't
Does.
take it.
Yeah, because I always I don't know what's wrong with me. I have a hard time accepting things like that. I'm like, what do I owe you for this? How can I make this up to you?
No, but I
hate-
mean, maybe from other people, but from me, I mean, you're a very valuable person to me, and I
Thanks.
should be gifting you all the time.
Well,
And-
I don't know about all that. Because then I would
See?
feel
You
so
see,
much
everybody?
pressure
You
to
see?
like.
No, I don't
I
expect.
do.
Listen, you're married
Earn that.
with children and have a family, and so because of that, I don't expect anything in return. You follow me? That was a
I
little
follow.
joke, everybody. I think nobody laughed at that.
Aw.
Please don't misread
Have
this
you-
as greed, but have you considered a slightly less insane insanity bundle for those of us who are only moderately insane? Yeah, so Winac, there are those. There are the yearly packages. You can buy just 2016 or 2017 or 2018 or 2019, and then next month just 2020. Yes, those are there, but they are not as deeply discounted. The reason I discount at 75% is because you're buying all of it. But if you're just buying like 1 year or whatever, or just the coding packages or whatever, those have discounts. They're just not 75%. Right. So
That's
yes, I do that. Rob is your employer, and thus simply furnishing you with the tools for your job. Yeah, that's it. I'm not her employer though.
I mean,
We're no.
every day I wake up to Rob messaging me, and it's literally a whip cracking emoji. So.
Which by the way, P.S. I have never sent her. I've never sent her. I don't even know how to do a whip crack.
Ruin the joke.
I know.
I don't think there is a whip crack emoji.
Is there not? We should see if there is. Whip crack.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the best mouth sound effect you can make.
Oh,
It's a
I
great
thought
one.
the best one was.
No,
That.
gross. No, I don't like that one. I know how to make the raindrop sound. It's not very loud.
I
so I
can't
don't know
do
if you
that
can
one.
hear
I've
it.
never been able to. I don't know the process though. Like, are you tapping your cheek and blowing?
Oh,
and...
you like you put your tongue to where it blocks your throat. Like you gotta touch your what is it? Your UV. What is
palate,
that?
palate. Oh, that's the uvula.
Yeah, your uvula. Right. And then as you tap your cheek, you push forward with your thumb or your tongue. And then it should make a water drop sound. I don't know if you can hear it through because it's so quiet. I can't do it very loud. Now I can't do it at all.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can do.
You gotta have a wet mouth.
I can do that.
I can't do that. My brother can.
I don't know if you'll hear this as good, but it's not working. I used to. I could snap off my cheek. I could make a snapping sound.
Oh my god!
And it's the same. It's the same principle as using your hands to force air. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
I have 3 boys. I hear farting all the time, and it still makes me laugh.
But
My
I
brother,
can't do the under the arm thing. I've never been able to do that.
I can do that.
Arm
My brother
farts.
goes right with his mouth, but he can do it so loud you can hear it like all the way across a shopping mall. It's like so fucking loud.
It's the same thing with people that can whistle really loud.
Yeah, like yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, I could never really like now I can't do it very well at all. But
right, yeah.
You know, I can't.
I can't even whistle like not very well at all.
right,
That's
Christmas is
like
over.
that's all I've got. And
That's
some
about what I
people
have.
can like whistle songs and shit. What? I can't do it. I can't. My husband walks around all day long whistling, like, and he'll get songs stuck in my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you whistling Lady Gaga or whatever? You know, and now it's stuck in my head. I can't whistle for shit.
It's just some people can do it and some people can't. I can't
Sorry.
dunk a basketball. What are you gonna do? Some people.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people can.
I can't roll my tongue in a taco and stick it out of my mouth. Yeah, I can't do that.
Can you roll your R's?
Yes, I can.
because your ethnicity allows you to do that.
What's that even have to do with it?
It does.
Can't-
It does. It totally. Language is a like when babies are born, they know how to make every sound, and then they unlearn that.
Yeah, I told you that.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
my
it was me.
friend,
I told you
my friend's wife who grew up in Cambodia, she can't, her pronunciation is horrid. She knows English,
Mhm.
but she
Yeah.
can't say certain words because she physically can't do it.
Yeah.
Like she swears, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. I love
She can't
that.
say
Can
she
you,
can't say Christ.
can you roll your R's?
Roll my R's. Are
Yeah, there you
you
go.
serious? Yeah. I try to teach people how to do that. I go, just say the letter D real fast. Da, 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 da. It's
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Okay.
But people who can't roll their R's when they attempt to do it, it is one of the funniest things ever.
Mhm.
Because you can see the struggle.
You know what else is really funny? When your children ask you to, or any child for that matter, when they ask you to teach them how to blow a bubble with bubble gum. How the fuck am I supposed to teach you that, child? You're supposed to figure it out on your own.
That's just a thing that happens one day, son.
Yeah, pretty much. So I was like, here's some bubble gum. And I like try to explain how to blow a bubble. You like flatten it on the roof of your mouth and then you move it to the front and then you stick your tongue in it a little bit and then you blow. And my son is like spitting his gum out everywhere.
Well, yeah,
He's
because
like,
part of it is you gotta anchor it with your teeth, right? You
Right,
can't,
right,
because otherwise it's just gone.
yeah, and that's what he does every time.
Yeah.
So every time we get bubble gum, he's like, Mom, I'm gonna blow bubbles today. And I'm like, okay, you keep trying.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know. I
that
can
piece
blow
of gum
bubbles,
goes on
it's
the
fine.
floor, and then it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I hate it. I hate bubble gum. I don't buy it very often. And give it to my brother.
Jesus, that's funny. Here,
That's
just take it.
adorable. Yeah, here you
I don't
go.
know how to teach you to do it. Just do it.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's like the sweetest thing I've ever heard of. That's so cute. I don't know why. Oh, this is
Hey,
great, Rob.
real quick, let me look
Yes.
at Facebook and see how many women have responded to my want to come
5
over and
million.
watch.
All the women on Facebook.
Well, I only did it to the Spokane.
All the women in Spokane.
Whoa, Wendy Core mentioned you in a comment. Spokane casual FWB dating friends. Okay, let's just see. I am spending Christmas morning with my son. I'm out. And we are watching it together, but thank you for the offer.
Oh, wait. So why would somebody respond just to say no?
That is one of my biggest pet peeves.
Why?
reverse-
What do you get out of that?
Yeah, the reverse of that is your parents telling you, we were going to go to Disneyland, but we decided against it. Like, why fucking even inform me of that? Don't tell me that.
Yeah, that's terrible. What? So you're telling me she took the time out of her day to comment on your thing just to say no?
So right.
What?
So here's what a guy responded to her. That sounds like fun. I'll be spending my Christmas at the hospital holding my dad's hand, begging him to wake up.
Oh,
It's
that's
not
so
true. It's not true. He's being
sad.
he's saying what you're saying to her, only he's doing it in a joke form.
Are you
Right? He's
sure?
like, why do you
though?
fucking? Well, I mean, I have to assume it's a dude. So it's somebody going, why would you take the time to fucking respond if your answer is no? Like, don't be a bitch.
Who the fuck does that?
All right, let's see if I got any more. Hold on.
Oh, hey, what's up, Windsor? Welcome to the Wednesday show. Yeah, that's not a
Linda
good joke.
Darlene Ogre posted, try everything. Okay.
Kill Wednesday. No. I don't want to kill anybody on the Wednesday show. That's for Tuesdays.
Andres
Only for
Lilo replied, "Wonderful, thanks," but that was to publishing his DMs Guild thing. So yeah, here's
oh
what I put.
wow.
Okay, my Christmas plan: watch Wonder Woman 1984 and seasons 4 and 5 Arrested Development. Also Die Hard and Die Hard 2 if need be. Looking for a
You are
single
not
woman to join
Christmas
me at
fans.
my home to watch it with. Why do we need to spend December 25th alone? Anyone wish to take me up on this? And then this woman, her initial response was same minus the Arrested Development. I'm rewatching Big Bang Theory. Yeah,
Aw.
good for you. I don't give a fuck. See, I have a bad attitude. I'm very
Well,
bitter.
but at least she watches a good show.
Right, but not at my house.
That's true. I mean, also Rob,
COVID,
you have
I
to
know.
think. Some people are like, extra cautious because of COVID.
That's fine. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. So
But if that's
What's up?
true, why are they soliciting on dating sites? Like it's the Facebook single dating and looking site.
Yeah.
If you're
I don't know.
COVID, why are you on there? I don't want COVID. I'm
Or
like the last
assholes.
person on earth that needs to get COVID because it'll probably kill me.
Right.
But if there might be sex, I'll take the chance.
You ever tried saying you'll be somebody's sugar daddy?
Oh, I would do that. I would totally do that.
But you don't advertise it because you don't want the wrong kind of what is the other person in that relationship called, right?
Sugar
You have
baby.
the sugar daddy.
Sugar
Oh,
baby.
is it really a sugar baby?
Yes, I can
even
tell you. I know this. I've studied.
know. How do you know?
I have never been a sugar daddy. I don't know. You can ask any of my girlfriends. I don't think so, because I didn't buy them unnecessary shit. I bought them like Christmas and birthday gifts, but not I didn't buy them clothes for no reason, whatever.
Yeah.
But a sugar daddy is literally someone who pays a much younger woman to be in a relationship with them. They're paying them. It's legal prostitution, as is marriage. Thank you.
Right.
The only way, Robin, separate money or together money in a marriage? Not yours specifically, but just generally, what do you think is a good idea?
Well, I don't. Well, that's a trick question because I think that
I'm trying to trick her, everybody.
whatever the couple wants, because I totally understand people both ways, like putting them together, that's fine, and keeping your finances separate, that's fine too, as long as somebody pays the fucking bills. You know what I mean? But more to answer your question specifically, my husband and I, we have joint checking accounts. We have one that we use to pay our bills, and we put money into that to pay the bills, and then we have one that we use for like grocery shopping and like shopping. And we both put money into that too. So
like Ida, my friend Ida, her and her husband have their own checking accounts and then a household checking account as well.
Yeah. And I'll reiterate, whatever works for each person. But finances are like the number one reason people get divorced.
Yes.
In America.
Fighting. Number 2
people
is
need to
sex.
get their shit together and stop fighting over it. And just pay your fucking bills. Yeah, no. Don't take marriage advice from me, okay? I have a great one, but it takes a lot of work, and every marriage is different, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, there.
And scene.
And scene.
Yeah, I mean, I just have never been able to. I've asked 2 women to marry me. One said yes. I mean, it's just
that's your first mistake. You can't marry 2 women, Rob.
No. This wasn't concurrent. Yeah, I asked. Not only did I ask 2 women to marry me, but I was on one knee holding 2 hands.
Like, will you marry me? And also, will you marry me?
Yeah, no, it was a lot easier than that. All I said was, will you both move to Utah with me? And they knew what that meant.
There you go. Yeah.
We're Mormon now. We each get our own planet, and we have to have sex with sheets between us. Thank you. I know a lot about religions. No, I've never been married, and I've never
married twice, so
Yeah, so you're between the two of us, we've got one marriage each.
Yeah, you can
Right.
have my husband. Like, hands down, he's all yours.
Listen. You're joking, but that's how desperate I am. What's his number?
Don't have it anymore.
You don't have it?
Shockingly, I can give you his Facebook. Since you seem to
The-
like Facebook so much.
I hate Facebook. Oh god, I wish it didn't exist. Same with Twitter. Same with cell phones, actually. Same with email. I wish all that shit didn't exist.
I hate Facebook with a passion.
Oh,
I
Robin,
like
have you ever been a person who, as an adult, would have to come home and look at the flashing on your answering machine?
As an adult, no. But well, no. Not as
Yeah.
an adult. No.
Because that was the way to live your life. You'd come home, and you'd see
I
a flashing.
come from school and play the answering machine. Yes, because I wanted. Once upon a time, I was ditching biology class, and I wanted to delete the messages before my mom found out.
Yeah,
and
because
I
the
was like
school calls and
15.
goes, Robin wasn't here today.
Yes, she
So-
wasn't in biology class today.
That was the
Yeah.
way to. That was life. You came home, you saw flashing on your message machine. You called that person back the next day and made plans for that weekend. There was no email, no texting, no cell phones. You were not fucking fully accessible to all humans 24/7, which is a fucking bane of my existence. Because I'm too addicted to it. Like if somebody types to me in Discord, "Oh, I found a word spelled wrong in the spell conies." Right away, I gotta fix it. Okay, right now. I can't sleep.
Mhm.
All right, I gotta do it. And so I used to like it when life was a little slower and you looked forward to going to a movie on Saturday with your friend or whatever. Now it's just
Right.
anything all the fucking time. I don't like it.
Too much. It's
Too
too
much.
much. Yeah. I also remember when I was like 13 or 14, I took the train to downtown Sacramento by myself once, and I had to use a payphone to page my brother.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Look, I didn't,
Right?
I didn't grow up lacking in certain skills. I know how to use a payphone and how to put in pager
Right, but you know
messages.
what good does that do you now? Nothing. There's no
Nothing.
payphones. Yeah.
Fucking nothing. Nobody has beepers anymore and payphones. Why would I use a payphone? I have a cell phone.
The only thing that's disappointing is I'm not sure where Superman changes his costume now. I don't know where he goes to do that because there's no more phone booths.
Yeah, phone booths haven't been a thing in America in a long time, really. They kind of went away in the
There's
80s.
one of my favorite scenes in any movie is the 1978, what I refer to as the original Superman, where he's running down the street and he's pulling open his suit jacket and shirt, and he comes upon one of those half phone booths that's not enclosed, but it's just
Yeah,
a phone.
that's what I'm
with
talking about.
and he looks at it and he
That's
goes,
kinda
and he just keeps
growing
going
up.
because he goes, I can't use that.
Yeah. It's like a big box with a phone on a stick,
Yeah.
but it's not enclosed. Yeah, I don't
Somebody
think phone
clip that.
booths
We
are
need
that-
Robin saying a big box on a stick. Thank you. We need
a
it.
big box on a stick. That's right. Quarters are for vending machines. That's right. I have to get my kids candy from the fucking vending machines all the fucking time. Drives me crazy.
Most vending machines will give you change though. You put a bill in there now and
No, I'm talking about the kind where you like put 2 quarters in and you turn it.
oh, those are
I know they were talking about vending machines. Yes, you
yeah,
can put
those are
bill-
referred to
I
as
think
I
a
think
candy
gumball
machine.
machines.
Yeah, gumball machines.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad. I was just thinking of how many times I've gone to Walmart and had to get shit out of the gumball machines. So we keep a thing of quarters in our car because our fucking kids go bonkers for Skittles from a gumball machine.
Yeah,
like,
I even have a tray in my car that's only for coins, like it's part of the
yeah,
dashboard. Yeah.
yeah, that's what we have in our car. Yeah.
All right. Well, now I'm starting to feel that you need to get some
Yeah.
sleep because
Merry
you gotta wake up.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and happy
I
holidays,
love you all so much.
and
Yes.
happy New Year. And we'll actually be back
So
on the
we'll do
30th.
a show before New Year.
Robin and I will be here next Wednesday, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah. So I hope to see you all. I hope you all have a good Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, sorry. That's not what I meant. But
Sorry for
whatever.
you if you don't know what the birth of Jesus is.
Oh, that's not what I meant at
I
all.
know,
But
I know.
also happy Hanukkah. To
Happy
my friends.
Hanukkah.
Mhm.
Happy Kwanzaa.
whatever the fuck.
Happy Saturnalia, everybody.
Mhm.
Enjoy your holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody.
come back and see us on next Wednesday anyway. Also, don't forget, in 2.5 hours, the Insanity Bundle will be on sale for 48 hours.
Yeah.
Get it.
Go buy
And
that. Even though
Come
it's
on
like
Sunday.
$100.
Be at Sunday's show, everybody. Trust me. Be there.
Yes, come to the show on Sunday. Like 100%. If you do anything else for the rest of this week, come to the show on Sunday. Make that the thing. Okay.
That's right. That'll be the 27th. The Sunday night show, the same one we always do. Be there.
Yep.
do it. All right. Any final words, my lovely?
No, that's all
Miss
I got.
Robin?
I just hope everybody has good holidays and COVID sucks. Fuck COVID. Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Fuck COVID.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, but fuck COVID. That's
And
right.
I won't do.
Let's make that a shirt.
I
that
won't
a shirt.
do this outro.
Fuck you and fuck this game and fuck all you and I'm fucking out of here.
I won't do that one. I will
I can't
instead
hear
do the regular one on behalf of Robin and myself. Good gaming, everyone.
Fuck yeah.